And welcome back to the Tiernan Center on the campus of Richmond High School as we get set for game 14. Matchup between the Franklin Central Flashes and the Fort Wayne North Redskins. Missed shot by Brooks, but Jalen Butts is there for the putback, and the Redskins are on the board early. We'll get you the starting lineups. Apologize. Got a little bit late start, running behind from the previous ball game. There's an entry pass into Pedigo. Shot up from Brooks. Might have altered it. Rebound by Butts. Coming out now will be Kenny. The Franklin Central Flashes, in the home whites. And the Fort Wayne North Redskins in the traveling red. Starters, and there's a shot by Koken, no good, rebounded by Kenny. Starters for the visiting Fort Wayne North Redskins, a 6'10 junior, number 1, Jalen Butts, a 5'9 junior, number 3, Elijah Holmes, a 5'9 junior, number 5, Devontae Kinney, a 6'2 sophomore, number 10, Brandon Johnson, and a 6'8 freshman, number 12, Keon Brooks. The Redskins are coached by Shabazz Khalik. The ball is out of play and will remain with Fort Wayne North. Just underway, 6:45 to go. Fort Wayne up 2-0. Drive in by Johnson. Ball gets away from him. He winds up getting it. Here's Brooks. Promising looking freshman. He will take that outside shot. No good. Rebounded by Burke. Flashes up quickly, and there's a shot up off the glass and in for Winky. Jimmy Winky, a 6'2 senior, number 14, starter for the Flashes. A 6'6 junior, number 20, Grant Pedigo. A 6'3 senior, number 22, Austin Koken. A 6'6 senior, number 24, Anton Jackson. And a 6'3 senior, number 34, Marcus Burke. The Flashes are coached by John Rocky. That's a travel. The turnover by North. Franklin Central got here off of a victory against Indianapolis Tinley, 71-53. That was in Game 3 of this tournament, and that's a foul on Kenny, his first, team's first. Fort Wayne North defeated Portage 85-38 in Game 4 of this tournament. I'll give you some more statistics from each of those games as we move along. A reminder, we will have Seton basketball following this ball game, a 7 o'clock or thereabouts start as Seton takes on Hamilton Heights. We will also have the game after that, Valparaiso against Bedford North Lawrence. That is a foul against Franklin Central. That is going to be on Jackson. Antoine Jackson with his first, team's first. And Franklin Central will come out with the ball. And that's a turnover. An entry pass trying to get into Jackson, no good. As Koken threw it away. Fort Wayne North, with their front court size, are projected to be the favorites to win this tournament. Franklin Central, although it wasn't a hard-fought victory over Indianapolis Tinley, they looked very good. So this should be a nice matchup in Game 14 of this tournament. Brooks again for three, no good, rebounded by Burke. Nice dribble by Winky. He'll put up the three, back iron, no good, rebounded by Johnson. Back quickly, here's Kenny. Trying to get the post entry pass to Butts. Nice job by Jackson in denying that pass, but Butts will get it anyway. Shot up, no good. That's going to be a foul on Koken, his first to the team's second. Butts will go to the line. He was 0 for 5 in the first game, or the North Side Redskins' first game of this tournament. Although Butts did score 24 points and had 8 rebounds. And he gets that free throw to go. So that'll be bad news for Franklin Central if Butts is able to hit some free throws. And no good as it hit just about every part of the rim, but getting the rebound was Kenny. Kenny keeping the ball and then ultimately loses it. That is a second turnover for Northside. Burke. He was one of the star players, scoring 22 for Franklin Central in their first game of this tournament. He will hit that outside shot. No good. Rebounded by Butts. Kenny with the dribble. And stolen by Burke. Picked his pocket, goes up for the layup, and good. Some nice quality players in this ball game. Brooks goes baseline, throws it away. That was a freshman mistake. Brooks obviously very talented. He got baseline and kind of got in the air and didn't have a plan once Franklin Central put a couple of guys on him. Pedigo drops it off to Jackson, and that's a travel. Brooks, an imposing figure down there at 6'8".
Also checking in is Mason Hartman as well as Jake Simone.
Chris Hill, a 6'6" senior, comes in for Fort Wayne North. Mason Hardiman, a 6'1" junior, comes in for Franklin Central. Also coming in, Wilson Huber, a 6'5" junior. Burke with the steal and goes for the flush. Burke with 4, and it's 6-3. Something Northside has not had much experience with in this tournament is playing from behind. Obviously, it's early. 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Again, Brooks on the baseline. Nearly throws it away. That's going to be a foul maybe on Wilson Huber. And it was on Huber. Juan Quarles will come in, a 6'1" junior for North. That is 3 team fouls on Franklin Central. Brooks again with a three-pointer that it was airballed, but right there was Johnson with the putback. Brandon Johnson with his first bucket. Very talented sophomore. This North team is going to be good for a while. The key components of their team very young, and there is a turnover for Franklin Central. As Jake Serbone, a 6'3" junior, comes in. It looked like Hardiman was trying to catch him running the baseline or stationary, but Serbone was moving along the baseline. 2:14 to go. There's a wide open three-pointer by Quarles, and he hits it. Shot up and in for Huber. He has 2. We did not see much play out of Huber in the first game. That bucket by Johnson. He has 4. Leads the scorers on the Redskins. Here's Burke. He can hit that shot with Butts closing out on him. And Burke has 7. Very nice looking player. 6'3" senior. He's one of those players you'd like to have on any squad. The Redskins missed a wide open Johnson on the baseline. They get it to him after the defense collapses on him. But Johnson says it doesn't matter and gets the bucket. He has 6. Something I like very much this quarter, moving along rapidly. 50 seconds remaining. Pedigo had Brooks in the air. Nearly a turnover as Sorbonne had a problem getting it. Here's Hardiman with Kenny all over him. Hardiman going to the rack, no good. Brooks comes out with a rebound. Brooks with the arm bar right in front of the official. Kenny. Johnson looking for the entry pass to Butts. Stepping back will be Quarles. Nailed it. 2 threes for Quarles. 13 seconds to go in this quarter. Hardiman will bring the ball up. Fort Wayne North up 15-11. That's a wide open shot by Sorbonne. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Kenny. It will go. It will count if it goes. It does not. Well, a very fast-paced affair. Fort Wayne North leads 15-11. You're watching Wettig Memorial Tournament basketball on the Radio Troy Digital Sports Network.
Do you need help taking care of your car? I know we do, because Troy can barely change the position of the seat. That's why we take our cars to Beach Automotive at 110 East Main Street in Richmond. We've been relying on Brad and his crew for years, and they always take good care of us without breaking the bank. For great auto service by trained professionals, call Beach Automotive at 966-8181 or visit their website at beach-auto.com.
Hitters Hangout Academy has everything you need to train year-round to become a better player. They offer everything from cage rentals to private lessons and specialized classes. They offer hitting, infield play, outfield play, catching, pitching, strength, and agility for baseball and softball players alike. Their goal is to leave players with a better understanding of the game and to learn why they do certain things, and as always, play the game the right way. For more information, go to their website, hittershangoutacademy.com.
Back at the Tiernan Center as we are starting the second quarter of this pretty nice matchup between the Franklin Central Flashes and the Fort Wayne North Redskins. Fort Wayne North with a 15-11 lead early. That is Burke, and he hits another three-pointer. Burke has 10, leading all scorers. Quarles gets it to Butts, and we're going to have a foul, an offensive foul. It's going to go against Johnson. Johnson's first, team second. Franklin Central has 3 team fouls. Kenny will put on some token pressure here in the backcourt as Winky will bring the ball up. Gets it across the timeline. Here's Pedigo. Pedigo been quiet. Kind of surprising. He was a 16-point scorer in their first game. Burke, he can hit that. Drains it. You better get a hand in that young man's face. That is his third three-pointer. He has 13. And the Flashes take the lead. Pedigo gets the steal. Gets it up to Burke. Burke can handle the ball. He can work in the post. He can shoot that three-pointer and makes it. He has not missed from 3. 4 three-pointers in the game, 3 of them here early in the second quarter. And public address announcer Phil Quinn correctly says, "En fuego." 20-15. Post entry pass to Butts. Gets it out to Brooks. He'll shoot. Doesn't mind shooting, and he hits it. His first bucket of the game. Coach Shabazz Khalik. Burke is fouled on the drive. That's against Kenny, his second, team's third. This will be Burke's first trip to the line. He has 16 of the Flash's 20 points. Make it 17 of their 21. Winky and Huber each with 2. Pedigo had a really nice mid-range jumper game working for them in Game 3. Again, I mentioned he scored 16 points on 8 of 14 shooting with 6 rebounds. Burke hits both. I don't know how many college scouts maybe watching this broadcast are in attendance. We know a lot of them are in attendance. That young man is somebody you should look at. Maybe doesn't have the size in terms of height, but he can score, he can handle the ball, and he can body up somebody built like a linebacker. Has pretty good basketball IQ. Certainly somebody I'd want to have on my team. Quarles with the ball again, trying to get the ball into Butts. There's a shot by, 3-point shot by Elijah Long. That is good. His first bucket. That is the second 3-pointer of the quarter, and Long really commits a silly foul, bodying up Winky as he brought the ball up the court. As the 4th team foul. Chris Hill will come in for Fort Wayne. Burke is fouled, and the north bench where that foul occurred, not happy. Jalen Butts now with 2, 5 team fouls for North. Burke with the ball, hands it off to Winky. Winky will fire from 3. That's offline. Skying high for the rebound is Brooks. Flashes up 22-21, 5:14 to go in the second quarter. Brooks, jump stop, block shot, and a late whistle after the block. That's going to be on Jackson, his second. He's been doing a nice job keeping Butts off of the block and not letting him get in deep position. Brooks has 1 3-pointer in this game. And he hits the free throw. We are tied. Wilson Huber, the 6'5 junior, he comes back in. Butts will sit down. Brandon Johnson will check back in for the North Redskins. And Brooks hits both free throws and gives Fort Wayne North the lead again. We got a whistle. That foul is on Hill. His first, team 6th. Winky. Oh, excuse me, that's Koken. Looking for Winky, and Koken traveled. Some good pressure put on by Long, and Quarles came over to add some assistance. 4:53 to go here in the second quarter. Brooks with the drive, gets in the paint, and they have a 2-shot foul. That might be on Burke. It is. His first, 5th team foul. And Brooks continues the excellent shooting at the free throw line. He now has 6. And back iron, no good, rebounded by Burke. 3 of 4 from the line for Brooks in this ball game. Pedigo touches the ball, has not done much. Here's Burke from a long 3-pointer and drills it. That is his 5th 3-pointer, 4th of the quarter. And more importantly, it gives Franklin Central the lead again in a double dribble against Brooks. Coach Kalik wants to know why, or how, or where, or who, or what. 4:15 to go. Winky gets the ball across the timeline. Pedigo sets a screen. They need to get him involved offensively. Winky takes a shot and drills it. Winky has 4. Quarles with Koken out on him. Get a hand in his face. Quarles will take the open shot and nails it. We're tied. Quarles with 3 3-pointers. He has 9. Might want to stay up in his chest. Good ball game so far. 3:35 and counting. Winky will fire for 3. Good job of Winky at cutting off the drive from Johnson. Quarles goes to the rim, foul on the floor. Good sportsmanship there by Winky, helping Quarles up. And that is the second foul on Koken, team 6th. Both teams with 6 team fouls. Jake Serbone comes back in. Inbounding the ball will be Johnson. Gets it down low. Brooks out of control, and that foul is going to be on Pedigo, I believe. And it is. 7th team foul. Brooks will go to the line to shoot 2. Kind of an out-of-control shot. Brooks with 6 points, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Some token applause. Crowd starting to get a little better here as people start to get off work. It was a little sparse in the morning and early afternoon, but as each second goes by, a little bit better crowd. Rebounded by Huber. A heat check from Burke. No good. Rebound by Pedigo. Put back in. And that is what Franklin Central is going to need to continue to keep pace with Fort Wayne Central or Fort Wayne North, and to keep the lead is for Pedigo to fire, as there's a hot shooting Fort Wayne North team on the other side, and a 3-pointer by Long, his second. And wide open Pedigo. Defensive collapse, but a good look from Huber. And Pedigo now has 4. Lead back up to 3. Brooks wide open on the baseline. They didn't find him early. He loses the handle going up. And they're saying it hit on the back of the backboard, so it will be a turnover and a missed opportunity from Fort Wayne North. Brooks was wide open and would have had an easy slam dunk. Huber gives it up. Pedigo down low. He lost it. That's a turnover. Huber had some nice position under the basket. Brooks was right there on him. I believe Brooks' father, who's a coach for the team, giving him some instruction, and I'm not sure Keon Brooks appreciated that instruction. Brooks with a nice little crossover, jump stop, shot up, and in. Brooks has 9 points, all of them in this quarter. And he gets a steal there. Minute 50 to go. Wide open shot by Long, no good. Gets his own rebound as no one boxed out the shooter. And Huber commits the foul. That'll be his second. And Long will go to the line to shoot some free throws. Minute 43 remaining here in the second quarter. I don't think Troy is watching as good of a basketball game over at Earlham. Long misses the free throw, and I think Hill got away with a foul. And there's a turnover right into Brooks' hands. Shot up off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Burke. Winky, nice move. He'll pull up from 16, drills it. Mid-range jumper game. He has 9. Minute 15 to go. Flashes up by 3. They've led by as many as 4. Quarles, jump stop in the lane, no shot, foul on the floor. It will be a 1 in the bonus. Foul on Jake Serbone. His first. Team's 9th.
Quarles is at the line. Replaces Huber. 1-1.
Quarles at the line. Hits the first free throw. Quarles now with 10. Fort Wayne has hit 6 3-pointers as a team. Burke has hit 5 by himself. Winky has 1, so 6 on both sides. Quarles with 11. And we've got a minute to play in the quarter. Winky with the drives to his right. Quarles with the body shot up off the glass. No good, but that will be a foul on Quarles, his first, team 7th. Winky will go to the line to shoot 2. Winky with 9 points, 7 of those in this quarter. 52.7 seconds to go. The winner of this ball game will advance to play tomorrow morning at 11:30 against Warren Central. I think we have a lane violation. Or it was a 2-shot. They were thinking 1-1, but it was a 2-shot foul. Winky missed the first. Winky misses both. That's not something you want to do against this Fort Wayne North team that has many offensive weapons. And there's Long off of the bench to score 8. .35 seconds. See if Franklin goes quickly or they try to hold for the last shot. They decide to go quickly. Burke drives the lane and initiates the contact, gets the foul. That is on Brooks, his first. Team's 8th. Burke has 14 in the quarter, 21 overall. He is now 3 of 3 from the free throw line. And he ties the game up. And he gives Franklin Central the lead again. 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 5 of 6 by my count from the three-point line. And he will sit down and came off and looked like he was in a little bit of pain. But a smart move to get him out. He's got 1 foul. You don't want to pick up a cheap second foul in the waning seconds of this quarter. And there's a steal by Winky. Nice ball movement by the Flashes. And Winky gets the bucket. He has 9 in the quarter, 11 overall. An excellent, excellent job. Quarles will step back, hand in his face, airballs the three-pointer. That shot will not count. And after one half of play, your score, Franklin Central 40, Fort Wayne North 37. You are watching Wedding Memorial Tournament Basketball on the Radio Troy Digital Sports Network.
It's game time. The Sportsplex is now open. Get your teams together and come out for basketball, volleyball, soccer, tennis, golf, batting cages, wrestling, and much, much more. The Sportsplex also offers court rentals for your entire team to play a pickup game or to hold practices. Use our turf fields for multiple sports, including flag football, baseball fielding, and rugby. Sportsplex is open 7 days a week. Check out FamilyFitnessWorks.com for more information and current hours, or call 765-935-0111.
If you would like your athlete to take their game to the next level, look no further. New Vision Sports and their staff has over 20 years of experience in coaching and developing the serious-minded athlete. New Vision specializes in improving your basketball skills, overall speed, and agility. Find them on Facebook or Twitter, or give them a call at 765-977-5831. Again, call 765-977-5831, or go to their website at newvisionsports.com.
Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, the very best in pizza and grinders. We use only the highest quality meats, cheeses, and vegetables. It's impossible not to taste the difference. Every morning we bake our bread to ensure our customers the freshest sandwiches. Mancino's offers more than grinders. They also have fantastic specialty pizzas and salads. Stop by for lunch, dinner, or after the game. Mancino's, 217 National Road West in Richmond. The taste of quality you expect.
Back at the Tiernan Center, here are your first half scoring numbers. First, for the home team on the scoreboard, the Franklin Central Flashes, they lead 40-37. And leading all scorers is Marcus Burke with 23. And of those 23, 16 of them came in that second quarter. Jimmy Winke has 11. Grant Pedigo has 4. And Wilson Huber has 2. That should be the 40 points for the Franklin Central Flashes. For the Fort Wayne North Redskins, leading the way is Keon Brooks, the freshman, with 9. Elijah Long has 8. Actually, I'm sorry. I should say Juan Quarles, the junior. He has 11 to lead the Redskin scores. So Quarles with 11, Brooks with 9, Long with 8. Brandon Johnson with 6. And Jalen Butts, the 6'10 junior, only 3 points as he did not score in the second quarter, sat out most of that with 2 fouls. The foul situation, let's talk about the North Redskins. Butts and Kinney each with 2. And then Johnson, Brooks, Long, Hill, and Quarles each have 1. Franklin Central, their foul situation, Koken and Jackson each with 2, as does Wilson Huber. He has 2. And then with 1 foul each, Pedigo, Burke, and Serbone. So again, at the half, let me update this for those of you who require visual assistance. At the half, your score, Franklin Central 40, Fort Wayne North 37. We'll be back in a few minutes with the tip of the third quarter. You are watching Wettig Memorial Tournament Basketball on the Radio Troy Digital Sports Network.
This just in. Despite what you may have heard, life is a game. Really. Anybody that says otherwise has never played a sport. Think about it. Sports teach us useful life lessons. Sayings like, hard work pays off, patience is a virtue, and there are no shortcuts take on a whole new meaning once you've played sports. Competition toughens us up, too. It forces us to push ourselves, and it reminds us not to take anything in life for granted. At the end of the day, when the final whistle blows, sports teach lessons that can make us better athletes and teammates. More importantly, they teach us lessons that can help prepare us for life. So yeah, life is a game, and each of the more than 160,000 high school athletes in Indiana is better off for playing. High school sports. Pure spirit, pure sport. This message brought to you by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high schools in your community.
Hey Chuck, where are you headed? Spinning's about to start.
I'm heading to CrossFit.
Isn't that for like the elite lifters or athletes only?
No, at FFW CrossFit, all workouts can and will be scaled to any ability level to welcome everyone.
Sounds great. I need to get out of the same old workout routine. I'm just not sure I can keep up. It seems pretty intense.
No real lifting experience is needed. FFW CrossFit teaches you everything you need to know and move at your own pace in a positive, motivating environment.
You know, I've always wanted to give it a try. I'll see you there.
Learn more at ffwcrossfit.com.
There's only one place to go on the World Wide Web to find the best automotive deals. Wetzelauto.com. One of the area's largest inventories all in one spot. Wetzelauto.com. Here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Wetzelauto.com. New and used vehicles, service, parts, body shop, and rental. Plus, value your trade. It's easy to navigate. It's convenient. Wetzelauto.com. It's clickin' awesome.
There are banks that are big, and then there's West End Bank. A bank with big ideas to help people, business, and industry. If you're just starting out on your own and want a new car, West End can help. Maybe it's your first home and you need advice on financing. West End Bank has ideas to help you. West End Bank, helping build better lives and a better community. West End Bank is a community bank with big ideas and home to a distinctive style of banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Are you looking for a quality used car you can trust to take you where you want to go? Stop at Tony's Car Sales at 250 National Road West. Tony's has a top-of-the-line selection of low-mileage, one-owner cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, all hand-picked by Mike and Adrian Parker. Tony's is family-owned with 3 generations and 60 years of experience. Check out their selection at Tony'sCarsales.com or at 250 National Road West. Tony's Car Sales, where honesty, quality, and price sell cars. Summit Computers manufactures their own line of competitively priced workstations and servers with only high-quality parts. They are registered and certified business partners with many manufacturers, distributors, and companies to offer competitive pricing as a value-added reseller. Their experienced technicians have a proven track record and are an invaluable support team for your information technology needs. Contact Summit at 939-2120 and at summit-computers.com. For over a century, Richmond Power and Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, Richmond Power and Light is advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. For more information on Richmond Power and Light, go to their website at rp-l.com. Richmond Power and Light. Together, we make powerful partners. Reynolds Plumbing, the area's leader in residential and commercial plumbing. Fast, friendly, 24-hour emergency service. You name it, they can fix it. Whether it's installation, remodeling, sump pumps, well pumps, water heaters, or sewer camera service, they now have service on heating and air conditioning. Give them a call at 966-0994 for free estimates. Reynolds Plumbing, 198 South 2nd Street in Richmond.
Injured athletes can be evaluated at Reed Orthopedic Center, 1400 Highland Road in Richmond. Request a same-day or next-day appointment to be evaluated by medical professionals who specialize in strains, sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, concussions, and other sports-related orthopedic issues. Call 935-8905. That's 935-8905. Or request an appointment online at reedortho.org. Reed Orthopedic Center, 1400 Highland Road in Richmond.
Did you know Richmond Schools offers an instrumental music program in grades 5 through 12? Did you know Richmond Schools offer classes in Chinese, French, and Spanish? And did you know Richmond offers a full slate of intermediate school athletic programs such as golf, swimming, volleyball, football, basketball, and baseball? Richmond Community Schools. We are your choice for a quality education. Go to wearerichmond.com.
Parents and teachers are the first line of defense for helping students stay on the right path when it comes to math. I'm Glenn Augustine from the Indiana Youth Institute. Educators say the best way to increase a child's interest in math is by showing them how it applies to their everyday lives. You can work fractions into cooking dinner while measuring the ingredients, or measuring distance on the drive home. And start when they're young. Experts say parents work so hard on reading and behavior, they often leave out math in a child's critical early years. These simple steps will pay off in the long run, both academically and economically. Research shows math skills are the most important indicator in predicting a child's future success. This Kids Count Minute is a message from the Indiana Youth Institute and Indiana Wesleyan University. Online at indwes.edu. For more parent tips, head to iyy.org/kids.
Kids Count on you.
Back with you at the Tiernan Center as we are starting the third quarter. The matchup, a good matchup between the home Franklin Central Flashes and the visiting Fort Wayne North Redskins. There's a drive by Johnson, shot up and in. He has 8. And we're just underway here in the third quarter. Shot no good by Jackson, who was in foul trouble. Johnson gives the ball up, gets it back. Looking for the post entry to Butts, but Jackson doing a nice job getting Butts off of his position. Brooks missed that shot and coming out with it. And Koken with the dunk. 42-39. Brooks gets the ball away to Kenny. Kenny gives it up to Johnson. Johnson now to Brooks. Brooks puts the ball on the floor, passes it up, and there's a shot up and in by Holmes. His first bucket. Pedigo. Up to Winky. And that's going to be a foul against Fort Wayne North. That might be 3 on Butts. Nope. Excuse me. First foul on Johnson, I apologize. Jackson gets the ball. Up to Koken. Koken has it popped out by Kenny. Burke had 2 players closing out on him. Nice pass into Jackson for the bucket. Jackson with his first points. 4 points for each squad so far. What a nice job of Kenny controlling his body and draws the foul. That is 3 fouls now on Koken, the first team foul. It makes the first. And making both. So Kenny with his first 2 points. Burke is fouled. Shooting the 3. That'll be Johnson's second. And Burke will go to the line to shoot 3. So Burke with 23 points in that first half, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. And I jinxed him. It's the first thing that he has not done well in this ball game. Makes the second. He has 1 more. Two of 3. And there's a turnover. Pedigo misses the shot. And coming up with it is Johnson. He will get the bucket and the foul. Johnson now with 10. Jackson joins Koken, each with 3. And that's Huber will come in as Jackson will sit down. Jackson has been in foul trouble for quite a bit of this ball game, and that will tend to happen when you're trying to keep Jalen Butts away from the basket. Winky. Bring the ball up. There's Pedigo from 12. No good. Rebounded by Butts. Kenny. Gets it to Brooks. Brooks gets it into Butts. And that's going to be a foul on Huber, I believe, and that'll be his third. And it is. Koken, Jackson, Huber, each with 3 fouls. Not much sympathy when you're trying to keep Jalen Butts off of the block, and Brooks hits a three. He has 12. Winky for three, in and out, no good. Battling for the ball is everybody. Pedigo will come out with it. A step back from Winky. Butts was coming out challenging him. Burke in rhythm, nailed it. Six three-pointers. 28 points for Burke. Hill gives the ball up to Kenny. Brooks will fire. No good. Pedigo with the rebound. 1 point lead for the Flashes. Burke with Hill right in his chest. Burke pulls up. Front iron, no good. Rebounded by Butts. Pedigo and Brooks getting a little battle down low. What a nice Euro step by Kenny. He has 4 in the quarter. Winky looking for the screen from Huber. Nice move. What a good job by Winky. He has 13, and the back and forth battle goes in favor of Franklin Central again. Post entry, that long arms. Butts misses the shot, but then puts the ball back up. He now has 5. It helps to be 6'10", but also to have 9-foot-long arms, it seems like, as that pass was well over his head, and that is a ticky-tack foul. I think that's going to be against Hill. Nope, Keon Brooks, his second. Butts, Kenny, Johnson, Brooks, each with 2 fouls for Fort Wayne. Koken, Jackson, Huber, each with 3 fouls. Oh, they're going to change that. It was on 22, not on 12. Coach Kalik wanted to make sure that one of his better players didn't pick up an unnecessary foul. Burke. That shot was altered. And it's off of Quarles, so I'm not sure that he agrees with that. Crowd continuing to fill in nicely for the next matchup between Seton Cardinals and the Hamilton Heights Huskies. Burks loses the handle, and we have a jump ball. Timeout Red. So Fort Wayne North has a 52-51 lead over Franklin Central. You're watching Wettig Memorial Basketball, Wettig Memorial Tournament Basketball on the Radio Troy Digital Sports Network.
Did you know Richmond High School offers 15 advanced placement courses through a partnership with the University of Notre Dame? Did you know Richmond High School had the first high school orchestra in the United States? And did you know Richmond High School is home to a national championship team in the Business Professionals of America? Richmond Community Schools. We are your choice for a quality education. Go to wearerichmond.com.
Back at the Tiernan Center. 2:34 to go in the third quarter. Fort Wayne North leading Franklin Central 52-51. Devontae Kenny will bring the ball up for the Redskins. Gets it to Hill. Hill trying to get the post entry to Butts. Huber doing a good job denying that entry pass and doing a good job right there of pushing Butts out of the paint. Nearly another steal by Winky. Quarles in the corner. He can hit the three. Instead, he'll give it up to Kenny. Tough shot and a late whistle. That's the number 4 on Huber. Austin Koken will come back in. He has 3. So Huber with 4, Koken and Jackson each with 3. Kenny misses that free throw. He's now 2 of 3. Kenny that gets his 5th point. And it's a 2-point lead. Burke. Koken. Winky, nice shot. 15 now for the senior. And Franklin Central does a really nice job with those mid-range jumpers. Butts not able to get the shot to fall as Pedigo and Koken each bracketed him. There is Burke in and out for 3. Butts skies high for the rebound. Minute 23 to go in the 3rd quarter. Tied at 53. Quarles behind the back dribble. Hands it off to Hill. Kenny will survey the options. He'll step inside the 3-point line and miss the shot. Coming out with it will be Winky. In the corner for 3 is Serbone. Bounces around, no good. Butts with the rebound, loses it. And a foul on Winky, his first. That'll be the team's 4th. No, excuse me. 3 team fouls. Oh, I apologize. 5 team fouls. 3 team fouls for Fort Wayne. Kenny with Winky on him. Butts with Pedigo and Koken bracketing him. .33 seconds to go in the quarter. Kenny will drive. Probing drive. Kicks it back out to Brooks. Brooks takes a tough shot and hits it. 5 points in the quarter, 14 overall. 55-53, Fort Wayne North with the lead. Nice job of Kenny poking that ball away from Winky. It will stay with Franklin Central. They need to get the ball in. That was a nice job. Winky steps back for 3. No good. Butts with Koken steals the ball. Here comes Burke with the lay-in. Burke with 7 in the quarter. That shot will count if it goes in, and it does not. And we are tied at 55 off a strong play by Koken. Oh, no, we have a foul. A foul at the buzzer. Don't see that often. Winky is called for the foul. 7th team foul. And Kenny will go to the line. He hits the first. Instead of going to the 4th quarter tied, Fort Wayne North is going to go in with the lead, whether it's 1 or 2. And it's going to be 2. Oh, a strong last move by Fort Wayne North, and the tables have turned on Franklin Central. We have played 3. Fort Wayne North 57, Franklin Central 55. You are watching Wedding Memorial Tournament basketball on the Radio Troy Digital Sports Network.
Maybe you haven't heard, but there's a place in Richmond's Depot District that's better than being home. Little Sheba's is a lot like the bar in that 80s TV show Cheers. You know, where everybody knows your name. Come on down after the game on Fridays and join us for pizza. We're here till 11. Or grab some of your friends and try out a game of live trivia Thursday nights at 6:30. If you love live music, Little Sheba's features some of the very best every weekend. Where else are you going to find this kind of variety, along with some of the best food and friends in town? Little Sheba's in Richmond's Depot District. It really is better than being home.
There's only one place to go on the web to find the best automotive deals. Wetzelauto.com. New and used vehicles, service, parts, body shop, and rental. It's easy, it's convenient. Wetzelauto.com. It's clickin' awesome.
Back at the Tiernan Center, we start the 4th quarter. Fort Wayne North had the lead after 1, 15-11. Franklin Central had the lead after 2, 40-37. Fort Wayne North with the lead, 57-55 after 3. Burke with 3 and drills it. Burke now with 33. 7 3-pointers. And the foul on Pedigo. That'll be his second, and Butts will go to the line to shoot the one in the bonus.
Pedigo picking up his second.
Tough sledding, guarding Jalen Butts. Sometimes his size will get the benefit of the doubt on a whistle. He misses the free throw. Really the only big chink in his armor, or kink in his armor. Franklin Central can't get that shot to fall. Quarles nearly falls down. Brooks, an NBA three, no good. Rebounded by Butts. A block. 3 fouls now. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, 3 fouls now on Pedigo. Butts looked like he initiated the contact and put his shoulder in a stationary Pedigo, but I'm admittedly as far away from that play as I could be. I know a lot of the young fellas say the ball doesn't lie. That certainly did not look like a block from here, but again, what do I know? Burt, a tough three-pointer. That's a makeup call. That's either going to be on Brooks or Butts. It's on Brooks, his second. 4 team fouls for Fort Wayne, 8 team fouls for Franklin Central. Pedigo has been awfully quiet, scoring only 4 points, and those were all in the second quarter. Shot up off the glass, no good. Flying in was Jackson, could not corral the rebound as Brooks will handle it and then dish it off to Kinney. 6:45 to go. Hill left wide open, and Fort Wayne North retakes the lead. Hill with his first bucket. Defensive breakdown there by the Flashes. Winky will get the ball across the timeline, and the seas parted, and he decided to take it on in. Retakes the lead, 17 now for the senior. Quarles, nice move on Burt. Goes baseline and gets the score. Quarles with 13. And this is the kind of basketball game we like to see. What a good look by Pedigo. Block shot by Butts. Jackson's got to go up much stronger or shot fake to get Butts in the air. Pedigo had a wide open three, but saw Jackson in the paint and made the pass. 3-on-2. Let's see if Franklin Central can score. Koken gets around Brooks, throws it out to Burke. Close out by Hill. Shot up and in. Burke with 5 in the quarter. And we've got a timeout. Franklin Central. Franklin Central 62, Fort Wayne North 61. You're watching Wettig Memorial Tournament basketball on the Radio Troy Digital Sports Network.
Jiffy Lube of Richmond features the Jiffy Lube Signature Service Oil Change. As much as you paid for your vehicle, keep it on the road as long as possible. The Jiffy Lube Signature Service Oil Change is more than an oil change. It's preventative maintenance to keep your car running smoothly. Jiffy Lube, 2993 East Main in Richmond. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturday, 8 to 5.
There's only one place to go on the web to find the best automotive deals. WetZolado.com. New and used vehicles, service, parts, body shop, and rental. It's easy, it's convenient. WetZolado.com. It's clicking awesome.
Back at the Tiernan Center. Fort Wayne North brings the ball up. Kinney does not get the shot. Here comes Huber with his 4 fouls, and that's a foul on Quarles. Nice ball fake there by Huber. Quarles will get his second. Team's 5th or 6th. 5th. And Huber will go to the line. He has 2 points, those 2 coming in the first quarter. And steps up and calmly hits the first. Franklin Central has not had larger than a 1-point lead in this quarter. Huber gets his own miss. What an inexplicable breakdown. And Koken could not make them pay. Brooks will come out with the rebound. Fort Wayne North dodging a pretty big bullet there. Quarles losing the handle. Pedigo comes out with it, and he is fouled. That's going to be on Butts, and he might be a little fortunate he wasn't teed up there with the demonstration back to the official. That is his third. Butts with only 5 points in this ball game. A lot of that first half, he had foul trouble. Not sure what the whistle was. I missed it. The officials are going to have a conference. I believe it's something between Huber and Butts. Both teams go back to their respective benches, talking with their coach. An intentional foul on number 1 for a push. So let's see what the Phil Quinn calls.
All right, so we have an intentional foul on number 1, Jalen Butts.
That'll be his fourth.
We'll have 2 shots. Austin Koken will shoot 2.
Koken will go to the line to shoot 2, and the Franklin Central will get the ball as well. That is a big turn of events there. Butts letting his emotions get the better of him, whether it was instigated or not. Koken misses the first, and that is now 2 missed free throws in this quarter. Elijah Long and Chris Hill will check in for Fort Wayne North. Quarles and Butts will sit down. And Koken hits the second. So a 3-point lead, 5:09 to go in the fourth quarter. Franklin Central will inbound the ball. They will inbound in the backcourt to Winky. Pedigo. Brooks out on him. Koken gets it to Pedigo, the left elbow. It's stolen by Kenny. Coming out with it is Johnson. Johnson goes all the way to the rim. Shot is no good. And a block call. That whistle should have been blown a little earlier than that if it was a block on Koken. Let's see what. Now the officials again with the meeting. The Richmond Red Devils winning their game against Indianapolis Heron. Still not sure. I guess that foul was called on Koken. At the line will be Johnson. He's missed his only previous free throw attempt, and he misses that one off the front iron. He has 10 points. The official talking with Franklin Central head coach John Rocky has blown his whistle the majority of this ball game. Winky might have some blood on his jersey. Hardiman will come in for Winky, and they need Winky on the court. Both teams with 4 timeouts. The official sent Winky off. They need that young man in this ball game. So Johnson hit 1. Huber with the ball, gets it to Pedigo. And Mr. Whistle blows his whistle. No shot. Pedigo will go to the line to shoot the 1 in the bonus. Kenny with his third foul. Pedigo 4 points in the second quarter. That is the only points he scored until that free throw right there. Franklin Central, I would think, would need some more offense out of him to make sure they win this ball game. And he hits 2 key free throws right there. 4-point lead matches the largest lead for Franklin Central. 4:39 to go in what has devolved into a whistle fest and hard feelings on both sides. Winky comes back out. He will get in a next opportunity, I would assume. Brooks with a three-pointer, short, no good. Huber tips it, but it gets back to Brooks. Good ball movement. Long, I don't know how he didn't step on the end line. Missed the shot, but Hill gets the rebound, gets the bucket, and a foul. That's going to be 5 on Koken, I believe. Hill with his 4th point. And it is. That's 5 on Koken. So Koken will finish with 3 points. Coach Rocky in no hurry to make the sub, standing in steadfast defiance. Not happy at all with the recent turn of events and the fouls. I don't think either coach is happy with that. Pedigo gets the rebound on the miss from Hill. Hill now with 4. 4:10 to go. Franklin Central up 66-64. Winky, nice drive, dishes off to Huber. Huber, 3 seconds in the lane. Mr. Whistle is at it again. He's got every call. The stickler for the rules. Brooks, he will fire for 3. No good. Rebounded by Burke. Burke is hitting the throat. Mr. Whistle didn't see that. Winky, nice dish off to Pedigo. And Pedigo gets the bucket. He has 4 in the quarter. 8 overall. Brooks with Pedigo out on him. Here's Long. Hardiman will check Long. Long loses it. Winky comes out with it and gets the bucket. Both players hit hard. 4 points in the quarter. Largest lead of the game for Franklin Central. 3:13 to go. Brooks shoots a tough 19-footer. No good. Hardiman with the rebound. And a ticky-tack hack by Hill. The 3rd on Hill. And the 9th team foul for Fort Wayne North. Quarles will come back in. As will Butts. Remember, Butts has 4 fouls. Huber in the game for Franklin Central has 4 fouls. The free throw is good. Hardiman with his first point of the game. And Hardiman hits both. 8-point lead and a timeout. Franklin Central will take the timeout. We will as well. Franklin Central pulling ahead 72-64 over Fort Wayne North. This is Wedig Memorial Tournament Basketball on the Radio Troy Digital Sports Network.
The last time I was in for service at Best One, I let Roger know my brakes were squeaking. So they checked them out, and Roger told me it was just a little moisture. Not to worry, everything was fine. Well, that was just the reassurance I needed. I trust the team at Best One, just like I trust my own dad.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark. At Best One Tire and Service, we only fix what needs to be fixed. When your car or truck leaves our shop, the service you request will be done right. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
Are new cabinets on your wish list? Visit the new Georgia Direct showroom and see the great variety of cabinets on display in a modern setting. Georgia Direct carries quality craft-made one cabinets, and the new showroom has plenty of styles and colors on display. In Richmond, craft-made one is only available at Georgia Direct, where the designers are always on hand to help create a custom kitchen for your home. Visit Georgia Direct's new showroom on 40 East, next to Red Lobster. You'll love what you see, and you'll love the savings at Georgia Direct.
Back at the Tiernan Center, 3:06 to go. Obviously, the Seton-Hamilton Heights game will not start at 7 o'clock, as we still have 3 minutes of game time to play here, which that could take forever in the waning moments. Franklin Central up by 8. Kinney will get the ball to Quarles, looking to get it down low to Butts. Huber has 4 fouls. Butts nearly throws it away. Coming out with it is Hill. Quarles could hit that three-point shot. Burke keeping an eye on him. Quarles gets in the paint, puts a shot up and in. Quarles now with 15. Franklin Central will take their time. Get it across the timeline, 2:25 and counting. And nearly a turnover as Hardiman was a little late trying to get that pass into Huber. 2:19 to go. Hardiman will inbound underneath the Franklin Central basket. Burke will get it into the hands of Winky. Here comes the trap. Winky splits it, gets in the corner, is cut off, and no call. Coming out with it is Quarles. And that's going to be a block. Oh, It certainly appeared to me that the Franklin Central player was moving, but, you know what, again, what do I know? There's not much, third foul on Quarles, not much complaint from Shabazz Khalik. So, again, I must be wrong, and I often am. 2 minutes to play. You're going to have to worry about a 5-second call there. You get the ball over to Burke, back to Winky. With a 6-point lead, Franklin Central is willing to run some clock. Trying to shorten this game. Both teams in the double bonus. Pedigo. He'll decide to take it and has it poked away. That was a carry, no call. And shot up and in by Kinney. Good, 9 points. Pedigo loses the handle, but gets the shot to fall. He has 10. 74-68. Minute 11 to go. Butts nearly throws it away. Hill is not able to keep it, but it is off of Franklin Central. 74-68. Franklin Central with the 6-point lead. And that was Kinney. He has 11. I'm surprised that there's not some full court pressure put on here. Little zone trap, though, and here it comes, and nearly throwing it away. Huber misses the layup. Hardiman gets the ball. He misses the layup, and that's going to be an offensive foul, I believe, and that will be 5 on Huber. 47.9 to go. It's a 74-70 game. Huber will finish with 3 points. So Koken and Huber both foul out. Jackson will come back in. I don't know why it took so much time. Jackson has been plagued with foul trouble. He only has 3 by my count. And he has the body mass to be able to battle with the big fellas down low for Fort Wayne North. Brooks at the line. He has 14 points. He has not scored in this fourth quarter. And misses that first free throw. He needs to hit this to make it a one-possession game. And he does not. Pedigo with the rebound. Franklin Central dodging a bullet. They need to get it across or call a timeout. They do get it across. There is Burke up and in. He has 7 in the quarter. Quickly down. Brooks will shoot the three. No good. Hardiman cannot get there before Kenny. Quarles, he can hit that. Does not. Burke skies for the rebound. Coming out with it, though, will be Hardiman. Jackson gets the layup and in. Only his 4th point. Largest lead of the game tied. 5 seconds to go. That shot no good. And 1.9 to play. Franklin Central is going to come out of here with a big victory over Fort Wayne North. Strong play down the stretch. Brooks will fire from 3. No good, and that's your final. 78-70, and what has to be a little bit of an upset. Franklin Central, obviously a good team, but Fort Wayne North just not getting a lot of offense out of their couple of their key starters. Obviously, Jalen Butts with only 5 points. Holmes with only 2. Kenny did have 11. Johnson did have 11. And Brooks had 14. Long had 8 off the bench. Quarles with 15 off the bench. But really no answer for Marcus Burke, who finishes the game with 37 points. And what may be the biggest total of the WEDC tournament so far. Again, your final score, Franklin Central 78. Fort Wayne North 70. Franklin Central will advance to play tomorrow morning at 11:30 in the winners bracket against against Warren Central. Fort Wayne North will play Connorsville at Earlham College tomorrow morning at 9:30 in the consolation bracket. Again, your final score, 78-70. Franklin Central come out on top. You're watching WEDC Tournament Basketball on RadioTroy.com. Stay tuned for Seton Catholic versus Hamilton Heights. Thanks, everyone. Have a great evening.